What's going on, everyone? I'm Daniel Rodriguez, and welcome to my American Horror Story, Roanoke, Episode 2 spoiler review. Make sure you have seen the episode. It should take me about 3 minutes to recap it, then I'll give you the pros, cons, and final score. Thanks so much for joining me. And if you're new to the channel and you enjoy this review, make sure to check out my other videos. Over the next 3 months, I will be reviewing over 43 TV shows. So this episode picks up right where Chapter 1 left off last week. Shelby is in the woods and she witnesses this human sacrifice. We have Kathy Bates there, Wes Bentley there, possibly Lady Gaga there as a witch, and they put this pig's head over a guy's body and burn him alive. Now she denies it to her husband Matt and says that it's a hoax. It's just those inbreds trying to scare us off the land. Now they return home, and Lee's daughter, played by Angela Bassett, her daughter named Flora, is talking to Priscilla, and Priscilla is not real. Priscilla is a ghost to Lee and everyone else, but of course Priscilla could, kids are easily attached to ghosts or whatever, and they could easily see them and talk to them, and they're like, I'm playing with this person. Who are you talking to, honey? I don't see anyone there. I'm talking to Priscilla. She's right there. That sort of, we've seen it before, but she's talking to this girl named Priscilla. Now, there's this weird voodoo stuff burning in the woods, and this pig's head's burning, very Blair Witchy, and it's at night, so they call the cops, and there's a 24-hour cop surveillance at their house now. Matt sees a ghost where they shoot Margaret. Now, you gotta step aside, Harambe, my man. M is for Margaret. Margaret needs to be avenged. So, M for Margaret, baby, dig sound for Margaret, man. That was going hard on Twitter when that happened, man. Margaret needs to be avenged. It was not fair the way she went out, man. Flora has to leave, because the thing is when the dad, Mason, and Lee were next to her, and she was like, I was going to trade my doll for our lives, because she says if I don't give her the doll, then she will kill us all. So it's kind of scary there, and it's, I did my reaction as well. My reaction will be in the link in the description down below. You guys can check that out. So there's a lady outside. They go, Matt and Shelby find the cellar door, and Lee ends up feeling like she's being watched when she wakes up. She gets back on that alcohol. Oh, is that good alcohol going on now? So she is there's intestines on the wall that are moving, and it was very gross, and she looks into the mirror and she sees this pig man. So now Shelby and Matt end up finding this video, and who's on the video, you say? Ladies and gentlemen, it is Elias Cunningham. No, it's not Evan Peters. It's Dennis O'Hare. My boy, my man, the O'Hare to my Dennis, the Dennis to the O'Hare. Now, Elias is explaining everything. He explains the whole Miranda and Bridget and the nurse and the ghost and the house. He explains it all within a few minutes, and the way that Dennis O'Hare does it, just freaking talented actor, man. One of the best actors to ever to be on the TV silver screen, or whatever you call this. Is it called silver screen? I guess the silver screen, the movie theater, whatever, the TV screen, to grace us with his performance. He's fantastic. So he explains everything. Miranda and Bridget, they go back to the house. He sees something. The whole plot of the nurses killing a bunch of the old people there just for fun. Lee has Flora, and Mason is very angry. Now she goes outside and she is missing. They're looking for her, and at the end they find her little yellow jacket on the top of a tree. What could have happened to her? Could Wes Bentley grab her? Could Kathy Bates grab her? Is she the next to the human sacrifice? I have no idea. We can't. We're gonna have to wait till next week, man. But now on to the pros and cons. Now, one of the best things that American Horror Story Roanoke has going for it is the way that they're building up the horror, the way that they're building up the jump scares, the way that they're building up the creepiness factor to this season. This season of Roanoke feels like Murder House and Coven mixed together, and that is a very, very great formula that they have there. The opening was very disturbing, with Shelby witnessing the human sacrifice, and the way that when the pig's head went on, you could hear the pig scream and everything. That was a very creepy add-on. Then you have a witch talking into Kathy Bates' ears, and Kathy Bates is talking a bunch of this rubbish, and it's very weird because it sounds like she has a speaker on her, and it's creepy. But that's the number one thing that I love about American Horror Story, is they always find a new way to make new things disturbing. Also, Sarah Paulson just won an Emmy for American Horror Story Hotel a few days ago. She deserves it. She deserves more than one Emmy award. She's awesome. In this episode, she proves it yet again, man. She was emotional last week. She was great last week, and she's great again in this episode. Also, another disturbing thing that happened in this episode that was told very well and filmed very well was the nurses Miranda and Bridget. I think they put a used diaper down an old man's throat and choked him with it. Like, it gets pretty brutal. And like I said during the recap, Dennis O'Hare is a fantastic actor. You can literally feel and see the horror in his eyes and tone of voice. Now, last week I told you guys that I didn't care for Angela Bassett's character, Lee. I really didn't. I think she was kind of a stupid character last week and her backstory and all. But this episode kind of changed the tides for me. I actually like Lee a little bit more now. And the whole Flora storyline was creepy as well, with her and the doll and trading for their lives. They won't kill us if I give her the doll. How creepy and disturbing it is. And not just from the brutal killings in here, but just of the dialogue and the way that it's written, and even using a kid, and the ending, the cliffhanger. I thought she was climbing up the tree. I was like, how? But it was her jacket instead. But it's very weird. Is she alive? Is she dead? What's going on? It was a great way to end the episode, and I'm a fan of Angela Bassett. I like Angela Bassett in regular, but as her character Lee, Lee's starting to grow on me. Now, what I'm about to do is state the obvious, but why don't they just leave the house? Like, they almost act like they don't believe in ghosts. It's literally been how many days that they've lived there and how much activity and all the weird crap that's going on. There was murders in their house. So if they don't believe in ghosts by now, they're either stupid or they're still in denial, because they need to leave now. As well, where was the 24-hour surveillance cop? When I thought they were supposed to be in surveillance for many days and the cop's supposed to be there and protect them. Why doesn't the cop just stay in the house? Instead of being outside, he should stay in the house and actually encounter the ghost one-on-one. And last but not least, everyone's complaining, where's Evan Peters? Where's Evan Peters? Oh my god, where is he? Let me tell you, I want to know what Evan Peters is playing. I'm interested. I like Evan Peters. He was awesome in Hotel. But the thing is we barely got to see Kathy Bates. I want to see more of her. And Wes Bentley hasn't even talked yet. I'm a huge fan of Wes Bentley, and I want to see more Wes Bentley in the show. I think he looks awesome. I want to see more of him. Overall, it was a great episode. I enjoyed it way better than the premiere. The acting, the directing, the lighting, the horror, the suspense, the jump scares got me. All of it got me. I reacted to it very well, man. So I'm going to end up giving this week's American Horror Story Roanoke Chapter 2 an A-. Thanks for watching, everyone. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure to smack that like button. You can comment down below to me what you guys thought about the episode. Do you agree? Do you disagree? I'd love to hear your thoughts on it. You can share this review with your friends and hit that subscribe button for more awesome American Horror Story Roanoke reviews, of course, every Wednesday nights from WAYWARD. Check out the channel. A lot more content for you guys. A lot more coming along the way in the coming weeks. So stay tuned. The road to 500 has begun. Join the Big D Nation, or forever hold your peace in a casket. Till next time, bye-bye.